8 years ago in the Cathedral of the Holy Cross, Cardinal Sean ordained me a priest. And I don't know what I would have said if he had asked me on that day where I would be and what things would look like 8 years in the future. But I guarantee you that whatever I might have said would not have been anywhere close to the reality we're in today. There is no way I could have possibly imagined the coronavirus pandemic and how it affected us, or the protests against racial injustice and police brutality coming at this time. It wouldn't occur to me that I might be searching the world for cleaning supplies so that I can continue to celebrate public Mass. Just wouldn't have occurred to me. There's also no way that I could have guessed what God had planned for me over these 8 years. The people I met in each of my 3 assignments so far, and the things that I learned from them, the ways that I would encounter Him and grow in my ministry, or the ways in which my life keeps being transformed as I try to follow Christ as well as I can. It is good to be reminded that none of us can know the future, that only God is aware of what He has in store for us. Otherwise, we can come to be like the king of Assyria, arrogantly believing that we are in control of our future, that we can dictate how things will go. The king's perceived greatness made him arrogant and set him up for a great fall, because he tried to control the world, only to find that it was much too complicated and dangerous for any human being to control. He recognized that when a plague came and destroyed his army, showing him that he couldn't overcome everyone and everything like he expected. As we continue to see how powerful plagues continue to be and how they overthrow even the greatest of plans, let us learn from his mistake. It is not up to us to know everything, to control everything, or plan everything. Rather, we are called to be in relationship with the loving God who does know everything and does control everything. It is only by realizing our smallness that we are going to be able to enter through the narrow gate. It is only when we realize that God has a plan for us, and that our job isn't to understand that plan and make improvements, but to just open our hearts to the grace that lets us love purely as we experience and live out that plan. I haven't always been successful in doing that, but I find that the times that I am able to get myself to do it are the most blessed and happy moments of my life. So today we are presented with a very simple choice. We can try to live like the kings of Assyria, proudly declaring our greatness and believing that only the widest and grandest gates could possibly serve someone of our stature. And if we do that, we will find that we can't control nearly as much as we thought, and that by setting ourselves at a great height, we find that we fall a great distance. On the other hand, we can recognize that we are like little children in the hands of a powerful and loving God, and strive to enter through the narrow gate. That path leads to struggle and self-sacrifice, but also allows us to recognize and enjoy and appreciate the little gifts that God places along the way, the little moments of grace and joy and peace. Let us embrace our smallness and trust that it's God's plan and not our plan that's going to bring us to where we are called to be.